All right, so folks, we got some good news and some bad news today on the Natural Light YouTube channel. So it is the 2025 holiday season, and what's your calendar like?
To be honest, I have a really hard time tracking my calendar, other than I know it's very, very busy.
Very, very busy.
It feels like it's already December according to my calendar, but we're not quite there yet.
Well,
in fact, we haven't even hit Halloween, so
it'll come soon enough. So what he's saying, folks, is he is filled out his calendar for pretty much the 2025 season, which is a good problem to have. Last year we were, going week by week. This year, completely full. And the reason for that is Natural Light does an excellent job at speaking with the customer, doing the installations of the Gemstone lights, and they have amazing reviews and the customers just love them. So that's why they're so full. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about the next year and what you should be doing to plan for that. So Andrew, what do you got for us?
Yeah. So, it has felt kind of interesting going to quotes, knowing that it is only the middle of October, and that I'm often telling people not to rush you, but just so you know, if I don't get a response within the next couple of weeks, I might not be able to fit you in to the 2025 season. So, it's been a good thing, but an interesting thing to have to do. But yeah, like you said, it's for good reason. We provide the best product in Gemstone Lights, best customer service. The reviews show that in Google reviews and lots of other things. And just overall, in every aspect, from the product to the install to the customer experience. And so I guess what I wanted to talk a little bit about is why, even though I might not be able to get you in this season, why I personally think it's probably worth waiting for next season, as in not next year this time, but once this season's over, January, February, maybe even a little bit into spring, why it's worth waiting if I can't get you in this year, but still to wait for me to do your install. So we'll go into that a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds good. Because you're not the only Gemstone installer in the Edmonton region.
Yes.
We know that. There's a number of them. But just from, what your customers say about you, and my personal experience, like there's really, you're the best option, because we've heard stories of the other installers. Not going to bash anybody in particular, but a lot of times they're just not the best, because they've got a bunch of salespeople out there just selling them, and you don't know who's going to come do the installation for you, right? And here we've got a company in Natural Light Edmonton that the owner is the operator, the installer, the warranty guy. And, maybe talk a little bit about that, like what kind of a concierge service the customers get when they buy their Gemstone light installation from you.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's honestly, even to start, part of why I'm not able to maybe add more jobs to the list of jobs. I could hire subcontractors. There are subcontractors who want to do work. And at some point I might go through that process of doing that, but I want to hold and maintain a very high standard of how I do my lights. So not just simply obviously the product is the product. So that is what it is, but it is so much more than that when it comes to, I constantly hear from customers about feeling awkward around people, around whether it's salesmen, installers. I'm sure most of you that actually resonates. So I don't have to go too much more into that. And just the value of making sure that my company, and whoever works for me provides the same degree of customer satisfaction and quality of, the install itself that I personally do. And so that is something I want to continue and will continue. And so I guess that is a big part of why I would say, if you do call me and I'm not able to get you in this season, it's really not about just this year either. Like, you are buying a product that is so much more than just a one season Christmas light. This is a permanent, 20-year warranted on the light bulbs product. And so I would just caution people, don't make the hasty decision that because you weren't able to get, myself in this year, that you either go with a cheaper product that you're like, well, at least we got our lights in, but then you know, in the next few years, you're like, man, we paid a decent amount of money for something that now we're kind of regretting because we just wanted to get it done quickly. So yeah, usually hasty decisions don't lead to long-term happy results. So I guess that'd be a big part of it. Yeah.
And that's what, you know, we're wanting to talk about is, you know, getting that result that you want. Yeah. There's a lot of people who install different types of lights out there as well. And you might be able to get them in because, you know, they want to, you know, help you and they're not as busy and they want to get the lights up. But when it comes to warranty, when it comes to installation warranty, when it comes to service on the back end, if there ever is a problem, those guys are probably going to be gone. You know, just to let you know, they probably set up their shingle just to do it, and they try it 1 year, and then poof, they're out. Right? Mm-hmm. You know, you're going into season 3 of being with Gemstone Lights and having Natural Light Edmonton. Yeah, and you know, if you want someone who's going to be around for the long haul to look after stuff, you know, don't make that hasty decision just to have it now. That fear of missing out thing, you know, doesn't always serve you. Maybe talk a little bit about that, Andrew.
Yeah, I think just really it is a long-term decision. You know, it's also not a cheap product, as most people are aware of. So, you know, it's not just a matter of, you know, paying a couple $100 and, you know, you can at least be satisfied. Then I'd probably say go for it. Like whatever, it's 1 year, you can pay for it, but it is something that you are investing in. It's something that's going on your house. It's something that's actually changing the aesthetic appeal of your home. And so that matters, the quality of how it's done, and obviously the quality of the product, especially if you're going to go with a lesser product. I mean, that is, very cautionary in that regard. And I would just say, don't make that hasty decision, but take your time and make sure you're satisfied for years to come with the look of your home and how, you'll be able to celebrate many Christmases and many other occasions in the future. With a quality install of Gemstone Lights with Natural Light Edmonton.
That's right. There you have it, folks. I don't know. Did you have anything else?
Yeah, no, I think that's probably mostly it. So yeah, well, if I can get you in this winter, feel free to call, and call anyway, and I'll come out and give you a quote and we can discuss what it'll look like in 2026. So,
all right.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Good things come to those who wait. So folks, if you can't get in this year, I definitely encourage you to wait until the next year and get them in early. Get them in January, February, March, somewhere in there. And you get to enjoy them for 20 years. So, I mean, there's no hurry.
And I mean, the Oilers lights are still available, so you can still get it done before the playoffs.
That's right.
If you're wanting to celebrate that for the new year. So there's lots of celebrations you won't miss out on. So even though you might miss out on the Christmas light aspect, there's a lot of other events coming up in 2026 and beyond. So, you won't regret waiting. Put it that way.
All right. Thanks, Andrew.
Sounds good.